Welcome to HeroQuest fans. Welcome to Saturday's stream. We are live on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans, not live anywhere else. If you're watching us on the replay, appreciate your support either way. All right, and this is the last live stream, we think, until November 21st for HeroQuest fans. So appreciate you joining us. We have our heroes here, Rob Champ, Jacer, and Bohemius. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
Evening.
Thanks for coming. All right, ready to play some Jungles of Delthrak?
I definitely am.
Yep, ready to go.
Mighty Dwarf, please. Okay, so we got Jacer the Dwarf, Rob the Berserker, Bohemius. Which one's your character?
Wizard.
Wizard. Well, how have you guys been doing? Good, I hope?
Good eating right now. Sorry.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I just had some cookies right before I got on here. It's like, not a good idea when you're going to stream. It's like, put the cookie down now! So I'm just looking over character sheets here. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So why don't I go over these while we're waiting to get started here. Well, by the way, the music you're listening to is from Suno.com or Suno.com. Created with the assistance of AI by me this year. Okay, so let's start. Is it okay if we start with the wizard here? Bohemius, if you're ready.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I see that you have 485 gold coins. And potion-wise, you have quite a few, of course. I have Restoration, 1 body, 1 mind point. Healing +4. Fire Resistance. Elder Wisdom, you have 2 of those. Airwalk, you have 2 of those. You have a Smoke Bomb. Wolfsbane Potion. Magic Resistance against damage. Potion of Vision. Which, are we saying you can use that, or does that have to go to the elf? I guess there isn't an elf in our party. I probably just
What's that generic one?
generic. You can use it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it
two,
was crafted.
2 antidotes. Yeah, Rise of the Dread Moon opened them up to everybody. Okay, so 2 antidotes, 2 potions of Serpent's Blood, Caltrop, Potion of Charm, 4 alchemy potions, Potion of Recall, generic. Spider Step Elixir, 2 of those. Potion of Speed. 2 potions of Magical Aptitude, so Magical Aptitude 2. Potion of Magic. Dexterity. Potion of Warmth, it's +1. And Holy Water. Oh, and I think you have 2 poison bottles that you've just had all this time.
Yeah, got poison and the grog.
No, it looks like all the grog is gone.
I'm out of grog. Yes, it's true.
Yep.
I need to buy more.
Jack Sparrow is wondering where it has gone. It's all gone. He's very disappointed. Okay, and then weapon-wise, let's see. You have 3 daggers, a staff, cloak, bracers. You also have a large number of pieces of equipment that I guess you're just holding on to that you can't use. Helmet, rapier, short sword, battle axe, and crossbow. So I guess you're like the armorer. Yep. Somebody shows up, you're just like, here you go. I could make
helmet, short sword,
rapier, battle axe, crossbow.
Okay.
got the Rallying Horn, Torch. I think you've still got a Torch.
Yep.
Cloak of Shadows, artifact. Sling. You have a number of artifacts, actually. You also have the Sapphire Skull, the Phantom Blade.
Didn't we give it away?
Oh, you gave it away?
Continue. Phantom Blade. In the last mission, you tell us that we had to sacrifice it to get the next path of the quest.
I don't think you've sacrificed it yet. I think you were
okay.
just being told what could happen. The wizard is now digging through the trash, trying to find it.
Yeah, got my skull back.
Here it is. Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
And then the
Emberrot diadem.
diadem.
Yep, Emberrot diadem. And a pass-through rock spell scroll.
Yep.
All right. And which spells will you choose for this quest? Now, this is a two-parter, I believe, so this will be your last chance to shop and change. Last time you
last. This is the
yeah. The
last quest is going to be a double quest.
Yep.
Oh, it's hard. Let's do something. I'll take the same one that I take normally.
Fire, air, and earth.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Earth, wind, and fire. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the last chance to shop. Let me just double check. Bring your final purchases to the checkout. Yep. Last chance to visit the armory or the alchemist shop. Okay. All right. So wizard's good. Dwarf.
So yeah,
Question.
we are at the beginning, no? So can I buy something, or we do it later?
Let me go through everybody's stuff, and then we'll do the shopping part, if that's all right. All right. So the dwarf, the mighty dwarf, has 1,488 gold.
It's going to be more than that because I'm going to cash in the belt.
Oh yeah, the championship belt. I hung on to it this whole time. Okay, so that's 200 gold coins.
So that'll bring me to 1688.
Wow. Okay. And the dwarf has the equipment-wise battle axe, crossbow, longsword, helmet, hammer, tower shield, regular shield, buckler, 4 daggers, the dawn shield artifact, 2 dogs, just kidding, braces of the wild, Fang Warden armlet, ring of fortitude, which he's wearing, right?
Yes.
So he has 8 body and 3 mind.
Correct.
2 skills. Is it 2 dogs? Did I guess right? I'm just curious.
Actually, there's a total of 6 dogs, but yeah, only
Dang.
2 bark all the time.
Got it. They have to make up for the other dogs. Yeah. I see how it
Yeah.
is. No
I mean,
Terminator.
mine barks like when the neighbors' dogs come out, he barks at them, and he'll howl every time the fire whistle goes off or any siren comes across the town. He'll howl at it.
Classic dog behavior.
Yep.
Okay, so potion-wise, you've got Serpent's Blood, Wolf's Bane, Superior Restoration, Healing 1d6, two antidotes, magic resistance against all spell effects, Caltrop, 3 potions of Airwalk, 3 of those, defense, potion of charm, dexterity, 2 potions of skill, heroic brew. And I just drew your 2 cards there. So you have for skills, careful aim and footwork.
Careful aim footwork. Did I still have a sacred plant, or did I hand that over to Bohemius?
Good question. I don't see any reagents for either of you.
Okay, then I probably gave it away already. He probably turned it into something already.
Okay. And Rob, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Rob the champ. Okay. Berserker. He is armed with his usual skills of frenzy, retaliation, and enrage. And we're still hammering out like what he really should have at this level. But I think, well, remind me again what we decided. He could throw his axe and recover it.
Let's say I got axe gives 2 black dice.
Yes.
Retrieve hand axe. I can recover a skill if I kill a monster with more body points. If I have less than 4 body points, I have purple dice. I can enrage up to 3 points. Let's see. And then this says target has to be wounded for color change.
Sounds good. Yeah. I have like a small paragraph written in very small text, so if you can please remind me when you have something so I don't forget, especially as the night wears on. By the way, I was wondering, I mean, I have extra time tonight to play. I don't know if you guys just budgeted for the usual 2 hours or whatever you think is best. Should we just play it by ear, or?
I'm good all night. As long as you guys are.
I start to lose the plot after a while, but usually I'll ask every so often.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody's okay, or if we're just getting to a natural stopping point.
We can do a 5-minute break for the coffee later.
Well, you know, we don't do many of those. We don't do many of those. It's like intermissions at movies. It's like, come on, we need a break. It's like, nope. It's like you could sell more popcorn. No. It's like, okay, fine. Okay.
They are gonna Kill Bill. Side note, I guess Kill Bill. They're gonna in the theaters do a 4-hour thing. There will be a break in that. I guess there's gonna be a 15-minute break in the middle. 4 hours.
I wish they. Yeah, I would. Whenever Lord of the Rings come back to theaters, I always think about that. I'm like, if there was an intermission, I would be all over this. But since there won't be, I'm just like, eh. Yep. I think when I watched the movies originally, and of course this was before the extended editions, I would always I'd look up how long the movie actually was, and so I'd be checking my watch and be like, okay, there's about 15 minutes left. I can start drinking my huge soda. Like, I'll be okay.
I always laugh at that with the free refills. It's like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to refill this bucket again.
Like I'm gonna miss most of the movie. I'm gonna have to buy another ticket, see it again. Got him.
You guys didn't have intermissions in the cinemas?
In the United States, I remember hearing about intermissions like in my parents' day, but not in a long, long time. Not since the 80s, maybe.
Yeah.
That.
They stopped to do intermissions in Italy around 2005.
Oh man, you had all that luxury.
So yes.
At film festivals or some independent theaters, they might. Well, but even then, they probably don't do it because a lot of the stuff is automated, and it's just like they just want to get as many movies in as they possibly can. And so people just get up and leave in the middle of movies, like to go to the bathroom or to get food and then come back. And it's just kind of like, oh.
I remember Lord of the Rings had 2 intermissions.
Oh man, that would have been so good. I wish I'd known that. I would have gotten a ticket to Italy to fly over there. Yep. Yeah. Well, anyway. Okay, so should we do some shopping?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. What do people want to buy?
So I'll use my 3 potion of alchemy on the 3 daggers I have left.
This set of amazing gold daggers can be yours. Okay, so that's 300 extra gold that you have. So 785.
What can I buy?
785.
What is available?
Let's see. I think I've been offering the alchemy deck to you. Let me just grab that.
If you're offering the alchemy deck, I'm going to buy
All of it.
1 Elder Wisdom and 1 potion of recall for sure, if I have the money. I'm not sure if I have enough.
Sorry to Hispazargon, we don't have yours printed out. Otherwise, that would have been a nice.
Not yet.
Maybe in a future adventure.
Not yet.
Okay.
So how much is the wisdom? 400.
Maybe for after the quest.
For after the quest.
Yeah. For the way home, Master Frodo. Yeah. Where is that potion of recall? I don't quite.
How much
recall.
they cost? 400. Right.
Oh, here it is.
So I'm very
I was
short.
looking at the graphics. Okay,
I
that's
can-
400, and Elder Wisdom is 400 also.
So how much
800.
I'm missing? How much I'm missing? I
15.
have 750.
You're missing 15.
I mean, only 15.
Yeah.
So I can, if I sell the short sword that I have,
Sure.
yeah, I should be. Yeah, it should cover it. And that's it. I'm set.
Okay, so short sword. Oops, a daisy. Should be 62 gold for you.
Okay.
It's 125 rounded down, I think. It's been a while. Okay.
They made the short swords cheaper.
How much is it?
I thought it was 150. I thought the helmet was 125. Maybe I'm all.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I was confusing it.
I want to say all the swords are like 100 more than the last sword. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah.
the shield's 150 and so is the short sword. Okay, so you get 75. Sargon was whispering into the ear of the armory guy, like, hey.
hey, that means you can buy some grog.
Yeah.
You got money left over.
Yeah, you have 60 left. He's got a point.
60 left. Well, we buy all grog. All in grog. Oh, and how much is 20 each? Oh, it's 3 grog. Perfect. For the celebration.
Okay. So 3 grog and 0 gold.
That's how we roll.
Grazie. Cheers.
Okay. Elder Wisdom and Recall. Now, Elder Wisdom, only one of those can be used per quest, so I suppose you could hang on to them, you could distribute them with your friends, whatever you choose.
Yeah. We have 2 quests to go, so I have 2.
Ah, one for each. Yeah,
Should be.
that's a good point. That's a good
Mm.
point. That makes sense to me. Yeah, the only thing about those quests is you don't get to shop, you don't get to change your spells, your body mind points don't automatically restore, but I suppose anything else.
Yeah, but if I don't use it, for example, in this quest, I can use somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
So, they're very good.
Yeah, they are. It's very useful. Very useful indeed. Oh, okay. Who else wants to shop?
I'll buy one spider step elixir if I may.
All right. Made from freshly squeezed spiders. Best not to think about it. Okay, so that's 100.
And I think that brings it on to 40, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I
two
think
two
that's
grog. Just saying.
I think that's all I'll get.
Okay. Gotta have something to pay the ferryman. All right. Chaser.
All right. First, you need to update the screen for the body points back up to 8
Oh,
because of the Ring of Fortitude. All right. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna hire a dwarf mercenary.
I don't think there's any dwarf mercenaries available at this time. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
They all seem to be occupied elsewhere.
Something's going down.
Maybe you could hire the services of the Ogre Lord. Oh, wait a minute. That hasn't happened yet. Sorry. Just ignore that. Bail me out.
I'll hire Grisbella to help us out.
That would be great. Except her troops are elsewhere and engaged. So, good thought.
Take a
all right.
companion.
What about the dread pirate Roberts? No one's seen him in a fortnight. Well, different universe, maybe, allegedly.
All right. Can I bring a pet raptor then?
Okay. So, sack of raptor feed. 1,000 gold coins. I'm just kidding. Okay. So we'll throw a yellow rim on him.
I'd like a spider step elixir.
Okay, that's 100.
And I'd like 5 of the lesser healings.
Lesser healing.
So that'll bring me to 588.
200. I'm sorry, how many are you buying?
5. So that's
Okay.
1,000.
Wow, okay.
And then I think that might be it. What's the D6? Is that 500?
I think so,
The
but let me double
D6 healing.
Oh, by the way, if I didn't say it, the Potion of Magic gives you back 3 spells. That's for the wizard, I believe. I think I saw
How much
in
is
here.
that?
It's crafted. Can't buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, whoa. And that's independent
Well, I
of
was
Elder
gonna say
Wisdom.
with the 1D, right? Yeah, I don't know if I have 1,000 or 1,100 or 1,200 or whatever it might cost. at roughly 400 a skill or a spell.
Some
I was just
Zargons
wondering
would say, you know, let's make a deal. How much you got?
Yeah.
Okay, potion
Give you
healing's 500.
right, instead of buying 3 potions of recall or whatever, right? It makes it easier. It's like a bundled deal. I'll give you this for 1,000.
Oh, Geek on Giddy says not urgent, but I sent you a DM on Discord. Battery 5%, so we'll watch what I can. But wish y'all a fun quest. P.S. Nightmare review. Well, you know, I do have some vacation coming up. If I have any free time at all, I could try and finally watch that show. I've had a couple of people now mention it to me. It's like everybody's thinking about Nightmare. Except me. Sorry. I'm sure it's great. The idea reminds me of a lot of like Nickelodeon shows that I saw as like a kid, or actually more often as a teenager. Like they just happened to be on. I was just like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Use of blue screens and green screens. Thanks, Geek on Giddy.
Yeah, if you don't want to watch the entire show, there's a good documentary that explains the entire show.
I'll probably just grab
You
one
should watch that.
episode and see.
Mhm.
I mean, game shows, I mean, nobody expects you to watch like every single episode. Right? 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 Right?
Well, I didn't watch it. I watched the documentary, and
Yeah.
it's pretty
I saw-
good. The
I saw
documentary
some-
itself,
I-
but-
I saw some different clips and stuff. There was like tribute videos people had done, things like that. But it doesn't give you a real sense of like what it was actually like to watch it. So yeah, thanks Rob, and thanks Geek on Giddy. Okay, so I gotta go. Problem with this is I've got to like hide what I'm looking at. So if he told me some secret plan, I'd figure out what it is. Rocks fall, everyone. Hey, no, just kidding. It's not what he said. Oh, that's nice. Okay, all right. We're back, I think. Oh, I got
All right.
my other messages. Okay, all right. Throwing me for a loop there. All right, is everybody done shopping or any last minute?
Was it 500 for the potions?
Yes, 500. So you bought one of those.
Yep. So that'll bring me down to 88 gold.
88.
I have 8 body points and 8 healing potions.
Okay, yeah, because 2 of the 1d6s, 5 of the +2s, and 1 superior restoration.
Yes.
Maybe you guys should fight
Perfect.
Godzilla again, just to be on the safe side. Just kidding. Well, anyway, I think he will be entertained. If not, there's always more quests. All right.
I can save my potion of charm for another hero.
Yep.
Or another mercenary.
He wanted to build the Iron Throne, okay? So, who are we to stop him? All right. Okay, so we got our heroes. So we've got Berserker, Wizard, Dwarf, and a Raptor. Okay. And ready for our introduction.
Oh, you have to change the icons. I think. Is
Oh,
it a
the
monk at the top?
Oh, yeah, the monkey's not here yet.
The wizard graph first, please. And you update it to 5 body points. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't have it
The
programmed for
diadem.
any any body points above their typical ones that are boosted by artifacts. All right, cool. Okay. All right. Let me reread the introduction because I know it's been a little while. So this is the 9th quest of Jungle's Delthrak, The Crossing. After vowing to sacrifice the ancient treasures to cure the jungle and banish all dread from the land forevermore, you now find yourselves at the lip of a chasm, seemingly endless in depth and darkness. It is what lies between you and the heart of the dread blight, and you may shudder to realize the only way across is the perilous and weather-worn suspension bridge. The bridge is flanked by hordes of Zargon's underlings. Fight your way across and find the stairway that will deliver you to your final quest. Okay, and you begin at the iron door. All right, you begin here.
Open the door.
All right, wizard goes first. All right, you see down the corridor. See what you see. All right, you see a closed door here. And a stone wall there. And that's what you see.
So I step in, 1 square.
Okay, you see more.
Look right, left or right.
All right, you look both ways, just like your mother taught you.
Yeah.
There's a stone
For
wall
trucks.
there, and a stone wall there.
I really don't like it.
That's funny. And that's what I tell my kids. I said, laws don't beat physics, so make sure you look.
Say
I really don't like it. So I'll search for traps.
All right, which direction?
The direction of the door.
So this way. That square looks suspicious.
How suspicious?
About as suspicious as you can get when you're searching for traps. Very, very suspicious.
It's just like blood all over the place.
Well, I'll let the berserker jump it. So pass.
All right. Mighty dwarf.
All right. Do I have 1 or 2 potions of skill?
Well, to determine that, you're going to have to use one of them. I'm just kidding. You have 2.
Okay, I'd like to use one
Okay, so that
and
means
do an automatic disarm.
So that means you continuously auto disarm until you take damage, correct?
Yes.
Potion of skill is active. Okay. Alright. You easily disarm it, and it was a spear trap.
All right. Bring the raptor into the end of that hallway, and I'll hang at that dead end there next to the door. This way his tail can hang over that tile.
Practical considerations, yes. Alright, and as always to the viewers at home, just because I have these trees there doesn't mean anything. These are just for decoration, so I mean, these could be rooms or they might be solid rock. You just don't know unless there's a door you can go through. Alright. Okay, last but not least, Mighty Berserker.
You guys think I should just go open the door? I'll move to the door.
Yeah, either open a door or move north or south of the wizard and search those funky dead ends for secret doors. The only 2 things I could think of.
I'll go to the door. Please.
All right.
I think I'm gonna open it. If it's all right, you guys. I'd like to open the door, Zargon.
I'm always going to remember that. Open the doors, Argon. All right. Okay. Sorry. Let me just. I have to edit this guy out. Don't fall for scams. Geek Giddy says doesn't beat the foliage decor backdrop that I recall. Yeah. Oh, you mean this? Kind of gets in the way, otherwise I'd have it there all the time. Okay, so you open the door. Let me reveal what you see. All right, in this room you see a door. As well as another door. And some monsters. So we can get our scarier music going.
Now I have to roll for movement, right? Correct? I believe.
Yes. I have more monsters to put out as well.
Oh. Oh.
Actually. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. Some skeleton archers.
Ah. Oh. First room.
So I guess they were having a sale on those potions, and you took advantage. Okay, let me roll for these guys, see how many of them are elites.
Wait, there's a firing squad potion?
That would be great. Oops. Wrong one. I think it was a blanket, tablecloth paper, wallpaper, or couch you had caught in the frame once. Oh, yeah. That couch there.
Couch.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a couch, but yeah, it just happens to kind of look like foliage, and it's like, oh yeah, kind of fits. Okay. So it looks like we've only got one of these as an elite. Okay, yeah. So you can roll to move and just ignore that movement roll that I accidentally did there.
Okay, 10. Minus 2, 3. Alright, so... What do you guys suggest? Any suggestions? I'm thinking of going over and attacking the elite. I'm not sure my other options are, stay here and just block the door, but...
Yeah, that's rough because you got no ranged attack, so it just feels like you're doing nothing there.
Yeah. the only advantage I would see to staying in the doorway is, one monster comes up to attack, he's stuck there, but which blocks
Right.
it.
But you'll take 2 shots from the archers.
Yeah. I'll move down. I'm gonna get hopefully no traps. I'll go down south 1, and then I'm gonna go over to the west all the way to the wall, and then come down to the elite. I'm gonna take a swing.
This is the guy that liked to take damage. He's become a little wiser. All right. So far, you seem to be safe.
All right.
One of the squares you stepped on, you thought you heard Joe Manganiello whispering that he would have his revenge, and he kind of like shrugged a little bit and then disappeared. Like, wonder what that was about. All right.
Build a dungeon where every single tile makes a clicking noise, but there's no traps.
Yep.
Until the end room, and then you get used to it, and then all of a sudden you're click, click, and boom.
Got him.
John. Preemptively.
Yes.
And I'm gonna use my bastard sword.
Okay.
Is there dastardly or bastard?
It's a bastard sword. The only time it appears in canonical Hero Quest is in the first Dave Morris novel, I think it is, Fellowship of Four. It's either that or Tyrant's Tomb. I can't remember, but one of the two. It's like, why does everyone have it on their armory list? It's like, oh, they probably remember it from that book.
Boom.
Hand and a half.
I'll
Okay.
take
Yeah,
one
it's
of them
longer
out.
than a long sword, but not quite a great sword. So the bastard between the two.
Okay. Well, I think you got him.
The elite? Alright. I thought it was a little more elite than that.
Yeah, it's only 2 defense dice, so yeah. Even best case scenario, he fails to block it all. Actually, Geek on Giddy has a good idea. If you just have a blanket that has like a pattern on it, you can add decoration to your dungeon pretty easily. I thought it'd be cool to have like a rug or something that has the Hero Quest map printed on it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere. If not on Etsy, then
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I used to think about it when the kids had the little play rugs that had the roads on it and stuff. I was like,
same idea. yeah.
man, if we had a dungeon one, this would be awesome. I'd be little people in the crap out of this.
It's like, Daddy, what are you doing all on the floor there? Well, check out how cool this is. Like, okay. Yep. All right. Thanks, Williamius. Okay. Zargon's turn, finally.
Yo.
All right. Let's see all I can do here. Yeah, let's move the Skull Blight here. And of course, the roots don't actually entangle until you move adjacent to him. Not the other way around, which has been throwing me off this entire campaign. Because it just, yeah, I know that's how it was written. Okay,
It's more of a defensive ability than an offensive one.
there you go. Think of it that way.
Yeah, they like ensnaring your prey.
Okay, so I get to attack you with 3. Attacking the Berserker, 1 skull. Ching. That's the move.
Let's see. Figure 4.
Leg lock in the roots.
Ah, come on.
Ensnare me now.
Woo. Okay, so he took damage. All right. Chaos Warrior attacks. 2 skulls.
Okay. Oh! 4 skulls.
Dang. And what all is he using for his defense? Helmet,
What do I got?
chainmail.
Yep, chainmail and helmet.
Okay.
I have a shield, but
Can you use the shield with the bastard sword?
Yeah.
oh yeah, I don't have my battle axe anymore.
Yeah, you did. Well, you weren't using it. Yeah. Oh, you got to grab one from the wizard. He's got one stashed on his belt there. It's for show.
I actually haven't had Strange Bus on the stream in quite a while. I think he stopped by a couple of times, maybe last month. But yeah, he's been super busy, so you like his Patrick Stewart impression. Cheer up, me lads. Cheer up, me lads. I'll need to work on it. I have to like think of a Sean Connery and then like retool it in my brain before I can actually do it right. Because they sound nothing alike. But I just automatically default to Sean Connery. Okay. Alright. So that's 2 damage for the Berserker. Which was probably his plan all along. And
Yeah, and you got to roll more defend dice.
Yeah, should I do that now or I was gonna wait, but
Well, I'm just saying you should, like I said, when you're not, with the sword you're using, you should have your shield out. But make sure you equip it for the.
yes, definitely.
I should ask you guys, like, when you start, like, okay, what gear are you actually using right now? It's like you ran in there with just your boxer shorts. It's like, dude, you didn't put your stuff on? Well, I didn't know I had to. I just assumed, Okay.
Oh wait, the chainmail. That's why the chainmail.
2.
Oh, maybe you could. Never mind. Sorry. Never mind.
Well, you have your 2 base. You had the chainmails 1, and you had the shield as 1. Or the helmet is 1. Shield would be 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I wasn't using the shield because I did have the battle axe, but
Yeah. Because now your weapons include the longsword, the broadsword. Wait a minute, what happened to your bastard sword? Did I erase it? You didn't give it to anybody, so you should still have it.
yeah,
Oh
as
yeah,
far as I
there it
know.
is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Sometimes when I go in there and erase stuff, I get a little too carried away. But no, it's still there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, always got to wear gambeson underneath. You don't want the chafing. Or the brigandine, you got the padding on the outside. All right. Okay, so let's move Skeleton here, and he's going to fire at the Berserker.
Oh,
Or I guess I could have fired at the Raptor. Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. Let's fire at the Raptor. As much as I want to pick on him. 2 skulls. Three defense for the Raptor, right?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, I think it's 3 defense. Because it's like the reverse of the monster card. The monster attacks with 3 and defends with 2. The hero version attacks with 2, defends with 3.
Okay.
the Saber Fang is 3. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, you 3.
You told me three.
Oh man.
No defense.
Oh. Is that curtains for... Does he have 2 body points or 3?
I think it's 3. You have to look at the card, or just look it up. Yeah.
Raptors 3.
Phew. So one more than the bad guy version.
Okay.
That would have been so
Yeah,
cool if I
very,
had
very
one-shotted
slight
you.
distinction.
Yeah, I mean, usually the hero version is like slightly buffed out, except for the Ogre Mercenary. I kind of like the fact that they made the Ogre Mercenary like completely unique. They didn't just copy the stats of one of the.
Yeah, they made him smaller and faster.
He didn't fit in with the Horde, but he went off on his own, make a name for himself. Yep.
Yeah, he was the
Misfit.
ogres that were able to run away from the.
He was fast, fleet-footed. All right, so there's only one damage left. Okay, but now we get these guys. Okay, what I wanted to do the whole time. Okay, so these Blight Weavers, these Dread Cultists, are gonna use their evil magic. Let's see, we've got our 2. I think we're gonna use Channel Dread. So this first one is gonna cast it against him, so it's gonna be 1d6 plus 1. I suddenly wish I had a green d6. So it's 6, which is 2 body points.
Oh.
So are you using anything, or are you just going to take two hits?
Yeah. I don't really have anything to use on that one.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, no potions, and you're not adjacent, so he can't retaliate.
All right, and then the other one is going to blast him. The same thing.
Oh. No better.
1d6 plus 1. Okay,
Sweet.
4. It's only 1 body point. Okay.
Well, look on the bright side. All your abilities are now unlocked. Just put you in Super Saiyan mode.
All right, heroes, your turn.
Can we let him go first so he can use like Frenzy and hit both of those guys?
For this round, I do not object.
Right.
So, guys, tell me the order. It's going to be Berserker, then who's next?
I'd let the wizard go, and
And then Dwarf.
Isn't it better if you move and attack 3?
oh, can you get 3?
Well, the two down
Cultists, yeah.
out there. The 2 cultists and the Dread Warrior. Or if he goes there in the middle, the skeleton
yeah.
and
But regardless,
one
if he goes
cultist.
first, he can move first. Yeah. Is the bastard sword diagonal?
No.
Or switch to the long sword and shield?
But there's the ability, I think, hit regardless. I don't know.
Are you talking about Frenzy? 360 degree
Frenzy.
attack?
Yeah.
Oh,
As an action, you make single against all monsters adjacent and diagonal.
so
Yeah,
it
so
doesn't matter the weapon.
Even if you, even if you got a knife, you can do it.
Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could do it. Yeah, if you had that ability, or you gave him your dagger, you'd even have re-rolls. But yeah, it'd only be 2. But if you go down 1, go down 1 and right 1, you only need a 2.
Perfect.
Try to kill both them cultists.
So I'll go down one and over towards the archer one, please. I'm gonna equip. Does it matter which weapon? I was gonna use my or one back to the right in between the Dread Warrior or the Chaos Warrior and the Cultist. Because then I can get the 2 Cultists, right?
Yeah, but yeah, use your bastard sword for the black dice. Yeah, you're right.
Dread Warrior, Chaos Warrior, Dark Warrior, whatever you call him. He's big and nasty, and he's got big nasty armor and a big nasty axe. So, actually, that is one design I would like to see come back. Is the Dread Warrior, but with the big axe, because we've gotten him with maces and swords. Maybe with 2 axes. Slam.
Told you.
Yep. Alright.
One with a big axe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, the next
Coming with
next
that.
box will be all gray, and we'll see this guy. That will be great.
If he's a small box, we're going to see only Reprate. But
Yeah.
if he's a big one, yeah.
That's what they could do. The
So
villain
this is a
pack,
bigger.
Lords of Dread.
Yeah.
Put a whole bunch of variants in the box with different helmets, different weapon configurations.
Or make
I'm
Slambo
almost sure.
2 squares. A big monster.
Yeah. You have to call him something else instead of Slambo. Think of a catchy name. Not Rambo. That's one that's been taken.
They could have made an homage in the ogre horde by making an ogre with 2 axes, but
That's very cool. All right, sorry, I'm drifting off into speculation land.
Blambo.
Blambo. Yeah, there you go. Not non-infringing. Yep. If you take the helmet off, he's winking at the camera. It's like, I knew it. Okay, so you did your attack, so that's two dice against all 3 of those creatures. Okay, so the first cultist is going to try the one on the far left, lower left, rather. Ching! And the other one got him. The second one,
Yes.
ching! Alright, and then the...
Where's your serpent god now?
Wow. Nothing. Ooh. Okay. Alright, he's made of sterner stuff, but he's badly wounded.
Well, we kind of have a big guy, 2 bays with a big axe now. The Minotaur.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and he's even got the horns. Aha! You just put a little faceplate on there, and it's like, hey, wait a minute.
Perfect.
Hey, if you want to open up your Wizards of Morcar box and name the guy Slambo, I mean, I can't stop you. Okay. All right. That was a devastating attack. Okay, and you still got movement? Or no, you moved and then you did it. So
Yep, yeah, I
that's your turn.
moved.
Okay.
That's it. That concludes for
Well
the
done.
Berserker.
Okay, so next, the wizard. And so after the dwarf, it'll be my turn.
So you already cleaned the room, right? Kinda. Search this corridor for this vertical corridor for secret doors in the north.
No secret doors detected.
And then pass.
Okay.
Go, Jacer.
Mighty dwarf.
all right. Let's equip the tower shield.
All right. Getting ready to roll 1 on the movement dice.
I'm not even gonna roll it. I'm just gonna move 1.
Gongetti just redeemed it. How did it didn't play a sound. Mutate a monster.
Yeet, Gongity.
Oh man, I wish I could do that. That's too much, man. That's too much. That would there's so many reasons why I can't do that right now. Geek Gone Giddy. How about this? I will save your idea because it's so cool for a future time. Is that all right? Let me see if I can get sound alerts.
You have to do a quest that's kind of alien-esque. It's like you think you're on one quest, and then like all of a sudden, out of the chest of one of the dead monsters,
Yeah,
the next thing you know, it's an alien quest.
I have really thought about that. Actually, I was thinking about that for the Raise the Dead spell in Wizards of Morkar, where it transforms a dead monster into a skeleton, and it shows the necromancer like casting the spell over looks like an ogre. I was like, oh, I see. Maybe one of these guys like emerges from his chest to attack. Kind of works, you know. Or you could have one of these spiders jump out. That'd be nasty. Okay.
All right, and the dwarf didn't roll a 1; he rolled a 4. But I'll go 2 spaces. I'll go 1 in the door. And I'll shoot the archer.
Okay.
Strong one.
Yep, 1 each. Straight.
Okay. Ching. Deflected.
All right. Now it just shot through him. I missed all the bones.
Yep. Right through the rib cage.
Yep.
He just kind of looked down.
Yeah, that's why they're almost immune to piercing damage.
Yep.
Just gotta bash it.
Except I think it was it Jason and the Argonauts where one of the skeletons gets stabbed in the rib cage and he dies, and it's just like, oh well, that's because he thinks he's human. He thinks he's alive, and so that's why it works.
It worked.
Yep. Yep. Good acting though. Hope that skeleton got an award. All right.
All right. The raptor will move down 4 or over and down 3, and he'll attack that archer. See if he can go for the backbone.
Go for the wishbone.
It all falls apart.
Oh yeah, Geek on Giddy. The one nice thing about the awful Alien vs Predator movies was the idea that they'd been incorporated into like tribal lore. And people are like, oh, these mythological creatures. It's like, no, they're real. They're still here. Okay. 1 skull. Oh, yeah, Prey was way better than Alien vs. Predator. Now, with Alien vs. Predator, the video games were pretty good, but the movie versions were terrible, in my opinion. I mean, for some people, that's so bad they're good, but for me, I'm just like, nah, pass.
Yeah. I like the one where they went underground, the first one. But I'm an easy date, so
see, I think I'll take your point that the first one was more interesting. The second one for me was just more of a straight up like everybody dies monster movie, which just yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to criticize anybody's taste in film. Okay, so yeah, you got him.
Grabbed his backbone. Then he's going to run back to where his damage token is.
Safety. Safety, yep.
And that makes it your turn.
All right. I have all these fans going and it's blowing all this dust onto the board. And of course I can see it, you guys can't. So if you see me like wiping stuff away, it's just... All right. Good thing I'm not using 8K cameras. Okay. Well, I do have a couple monsters left, so let's go for it. Skullblight is going to move down to Berserker and attack him. Two skulls.
2 shields.
The foot of Godzilla. Yeah, like Bambi versus Godzilla, if anybody remembers that. They showed that in the theater before Godzilla 1984. All right. Or 80, was it 85? I always forget which one. Okay. So you deflected it all. Ka-ching. Now the Chaos Warrior attacks. Two skulls. Two white shields.
2 shields.
Ka-ching. Dust equals immersion. Dwarf ankle bites the kaiju. Yeah. Well, Rob did get me that super sweet Godzilla. Not a Hatchimal. What was it called? It was just like you open up the little lava egg and you build the little figure.
Yeah, the Bondi blind bag little miniatures, kinda.
That was awesome. Thank you for that.
No problem. They came out good. I saw those. I was like, those are awesome. Some of the other ones were a little weird.
Yeah. Let's see. You gave those out at last Gen Con, was it?
Yes.
Nice. Yep. I think I got Godzilla 94 or 93, one of those two, and I was like, perfect. Wouldn't have had it any other way. All right. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for me. Okay, and if you, I'm just gonna assume you guys are back to your usual turn order unless you tell me otherwise. So, are we back to Wizard Dwarf Berserker? Or speak up and let me know.
It's up to the group.
By the way, even though I haven't been doing it this whole time, you could just imagine that you're seeing these colors just constantly whenever you're out in the forest with all those crystals. Well, the problem is my camera just goes nuts when I do this, so I don't have it going. Party light. Like I can hear the Streets of Rage music going. Do
we want to go back to our normal move order? Or?
This is what happens when you give the players too many choices.
Yeah, if Behemoth wants to go first, like it is nice having the wizard go first because you can cast offensive spells or even defensive spells on us.
Yeah.
I go first.
Such a game changer.
I go.
Yep.
I go first, but from that position I cannot see the other guy. So let me. Okay, let me roll for movement. Can you see my roll? Everything is stuck here.
No,
No, not yet.
I don't even see you typing it. Must be frozen.
Okay, let me reset everything. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean sometimes my screen is behind unless I click on it, but this time I think it's you. Yeah, the Disco Golem. I mean, if you choose to paint your Artificer wearing a white, like, leisure suit with the popped collar or whatever, no, I guess it'd be just the big collar and the platform shoes.
Okay, 9.
It'd be like a little disco ball, but it's got, like, little monster feet. Micro Machines. I do have a few Micro Machines, not many. I wasn't a collector of them back in the day, I'll admit. I think I have like a monster truck and some X-Wing fighters.
Can't wait to get the ability to the weapon master on daggers with the wizard, and I'm unstoppable. Rolling 3 dice.
Wait, what are you going to be doing?
I'm joking. Talking about the boons coming in the next
Oh,
expansion.
Boons of Heroism. Yeah, we don't know what they are yet. Just imagine.
I mean, you could always cast courage on yourself, and then you got 4 dice, and you're re-rolling black shields.
Yeah, but it's slow because I cast it on myself. I have to wait an entire turn. Better if I use it on somebody else. It's more effective.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, the wizard can solo a little bit, not much.
And yes, but here
you have
you
the extra
because,
body
if
point.
you follow the actual rules, it's only one shot. The courage. So let me move 2 squares to the left.
Okay, so add
1,
heroic brew.
2. Yeah. It's better to use the other stuff. Courage is better to cast on somebody else. But if I can get the weapon master, the ability, because it doesn't seem there's any restriction on the card. You get it on the staff or on the dagger, the new dagger.
Yeah.
They use the roll 2 dice of attack.
Yeah.
It's only
Some of the text is obscured, but yeah, it looks like it's pretty useful.
So let me move 1 square south, please, and 1 square to the left, and I attack the Dreadwarrior with the dagger. What is 1 body point left?
Yes. And which dagger is he using?
I'm using
Phantom
the Talon. The Talon. 2 skulls.
Hold on.
Phantom Blade. Roll only 1 dice of attack.
Just a second here. I forgot to copy it down. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have the Raven's Talon. It's like, otherwise, where did it go? You didn't throw it into the fires of Mount Doom, so, okay. Raven's Talon. Geek Gun Giddy has a lot of interesting ideas tonight. Thank you. Okay, alright. Well, that was an amazing roll. Let's see what he gets. Cha-ching! Phew!
No.
Yeah, Geek on Getty, you'll have to send me a message on Discord and kind of explain what you mean there. Because, I mean, yeah, Micro Machines are about the right size, but would I want to? What's the idea there? Make my own game. Pac-Man wind-up toy. You got me thinking about Disco Wizards, and I'm all distracted here. Sorry. Okay.
Waka
Alright.
waka waka.
Fozzie Bear. Oh, man. Alright. So, who's next? Dwarf.
I'm gonna arm the longsword and make an attack.
All right. Wow. This guy is going down, it seems. Yep.
All right.
Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. You win. Perfect. Okay. Anything else, Master Dwarf?
Yes. I am going to pass a +2 healing to the wizard.
Okay.
So that brings me down to 4. Of the small bottles. And then I am going to move 1 space north out of the room into the corridor. And I'm going to let the little guy drink a bottle, and that'll bring you down to 3. And that'll bring him back up to full health.
I'm sorry, you gave him one of the twos?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Good for healing allies. You don't feel like you wasted anything. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was leery on the buying the 1d6 potion. Because it's such a lottery, and it's like if I buy 3 of those or 3 of those, I'm spending an extra 100, but I'm guaranteed 6 healing. And they're really good and efficient for the druid. So you can always use them to top up the +2s and the +4s.
Hey, I don't mind people cracking jokes in the chat, not at all. It's just I may not respond to every single thing if it's not related. Yeah.
All right, the raptor's gonna move 5 spaces to the skull blight there, and attacking with 2.
I think of some of those streams where the chat is just going like this. You can't even read what people are typing, and it's just like, wow. We're small enough we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, I missed.
He missed.
And he'll use the remaining 3 movement to go straight to the east.
No, and
Berserker's turn.
I'm the kind of guy, like, if I go into somebody's stream and there's, like, hardly anybody there, I'll just be talking away. Because it's like, okay. I don't feel like I'm crashing the party.
Alright, I'm going to use my broadsword with purple dice because I'm below 4 body points.
It's cheating. No, just kidding.
Boom!
Oh, wow. Okay. That's devastating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Just give a token roll here. Yeah, Nothing.
Oh, I saw 2 shields. I was like, what? No! Alright.
It's for all those salad jokes from earlier. He's like, not today.
$12. Which way do you guys want to go?
I want
I'm
you to
not gonna-
stand next. I want you to stand next to the dwarf, so I can hand you a potion.
Sounds good to me. I'll go. I'll step over towards the door one. West. Sorry, I can't talk. I'll go west one and then north the rest of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. So where do you want to end up?
I would have been on the other side of them, but if there's no traps either, that side would work.
Here? Or you mean here?
Oh yes. The other side.
Cool.
I was looking at the wizard for some reason. That's why threw me
Yeah.
off. Sorry.
Whenever you guys make Scottish jokes, I just think back to that time that I really offended Glasgow with the British teeth comment. He's just like, I was just like, oh, don't say anything. Don't say what you're thinking. No, it's fine. All right, cool. Okay. All right. So, which potion did you give him? Or are you going to give him? I guess it doesn't matter. 'Cause
Well,
it'll be
yeah, I'm gonna
next
do it at
turn.
the beginning of my turn. That way, I don't have to use movement.
Okay. So I don't have any bad guys to move at the moment. Winks at the chat, and I know you were going to give me a dreadnought, but next time. Some other time. I'll have to work it in somewhere. I actually got, oh man. On my vacation, I don't even know if I'm going to get to it or not, but I have so much stuff that I'd like to paint. I just don't know if I'll have time to actually paint it because I'll be getting other stuff done. But as sooner or later, I'm going to be painting some like large, very threatening looking dreadnoughts. It's going to be awesome. And yes,
I'll
at least
do
one
like
of them
a.
is going to get the flames on the side, the hot rod flames.
I was gonna say, let's do one of the orc ones, like an orc mech boy or something, and maybe put that in like an arena battle.
That would be interesting. Actually, my brother-in-law has a bunch of
Because
those.
you could put melee weapons on it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to have blasters or nothing. But yeah.
Well, you know, there were a few of those orcs did escape from the arena battle, so I wonder what they might be up to. Never know. You never know. Okay. All right. Back to the heroes. I draw a card, of course.
I move one. No, I'm going to search for secret doors.
Okay, you search for secret doors in the room. I just heard a cash in there for the inconvenience. Bonus potion for hero. Aw, shucks. Shuffle up the potions deck. It's a new quest. Ooh. Anonymous gifter gave Vordreller a tier 1 sub. Anonymous gifter is gifting 1 sub. Well, thank you, anonymous gifter. That was very generous. You know, in today's economy, you know, I don't think there's any sale going on, so appreciate the support. I'm definitely one who prefers kind of the gift sub thing to just, I mean, yeah, you can buy yourself a sub and do all that, but yeah, it's even cooler if you gift it to somebody. Appreciate your generosity. All right, it's a potion of recall. There's no elf, but you know what? I'm feeling generous myself, so we'll just say it goes to whoever. Who needs a potion of recall?
I'm the only
wizard?
one that can use it.
Okay. Makes sense. So you got 2 potions of recall now. Yeah, I would like to. I'd like to print myself a new potions deck. I mean, this one has served me well. I love it, but maybe another one. Since I got my new Evil Wizard deck, which is really, honestly, this is more than you need for an entire quest. It's a lot of cards, but a lot of variety. Okay. Well, thanks so much. Okay, who's next? Oh, no secret doors. Sorry, didn't say it.
And then I pass.
All right, a dwarf.
All right. I'm going to pass a +2 healing over to the berserker.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that'll bring me down to 2 of those. So 5 healing potions total. I'm going to pass the berserker my buckler.
Buckler.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So when you can equip that, it does the same thing as the shield, except that if the monster attacks you and doesn't roll any skulls, you get a counter attack with 1 combat die. So you get to like hit him with the buckler.
I know skulls. And it's just 1 defense? It adds 1 defense?
Yeah,
Yeah, just like the shield does.
it's just
Yep.
like a shield with an extra perk. Originally, I had conceived of it as being like a weaker version of the shield, but the advice I got was like, just make it a shield. It's like there's nothing wrong with making it a little better than the standard.
Right, it's a shield with and it's a chance, but against like skeletons and goblins and stuff, if they blank out on it, at least you get a chance to kill them. Especially goblins, because then their defense on it's not that high.
Yep. All right. Is that it for the dwarf?
No, I'm going to step down in that room. I'll go next to the raptor. And I'll search the room for traps.
Okay. No traps detected. Geek Gun Getty, so the plan is I'm going to be out of town. So probably no streams of any kind from me until the 21st. But I was also saying that if Strange Bus is around and if he's able to host the Rantcast on one of those Tuesdays, so that'd be November 11th or 18th, I'd be fine joining remotely. So I'd probably be on a crappy phone connection. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna be on vacation. So sorry. You guys will have to find your own quests. I know there's a few people who have started doing more stuff. Not just Danu or Smoking GM. There's a few others. So yeah, I hope you find some good games. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to save all that pin-up adventurism until I return. Yeah, I should have updated the schedule by now on my Twitch page. Thanks for asking, though.
The raptor is just going to move south 2 squares. and pass to the Berserker.
Mhm. All right. Rob's
Okay.
camp.
So first thing, I'm gonna equip my buckler,
All right.
and then I want to drink my +2 healing.
Ah,
And then which door do you guys think we should head towards?
I'd say pick a door and maybe do a treasure search. But don't go in the door. Don't open the door yet.
We want the bottom one or the one to the right? Or left? I'll walk in. I'll go to the just south, all the way down to the door at the furthest south, the door.
said the
And
furthest
then I'll
one south.
search. Then I'll search for treasure.
Okay, this is a regular
Something
treasure
good.
search.
Something good. Something good.
Me dungeon S2 dungeon. Nice. Appreciate that. Oh, you found nothing despite a thorough search.
Nothing. Where's Joe?
Joe. Well, and Doug too, because yeah, we saw like that much of the card, and people are like, "That's nothing right there. I know it. I know that angle." Yeah. It's funny, when I first saw that card, I'm like, that's such a stupid card. They should take that out of the game. Not realizing that it was such a meme among European fans who grew up with that, and it's just like, now I love it. So, you won me over. Nothing. You wanted nothing, and that is what you will receive.
And you gotta make a Willy Wonka version of that card too.
Good day, sir. Yes, with his face, like when he's yelling at the kid. Yeah. Gene Wilder. R.I.P. Goat. Yep. Okay, so you did the treasure search. You got nothing. All right. My turn. Nice. I like this new deck of cards. All right, heroes.
I move one square south, one square to the left, and open the door.
All right. Door opens. Yes, very much so. And if Joe's watching this stream, everything is meant in good humor.
No.
Not all of us. Yeah. We want to see Joe's revenge. Yeah.
Yeah. Crypt of the Thermal Darkness 2.
This time.
No.
Return of Fame.
The Black
Return-
Tower or the Dark Tower,
Oh, yeah.
well, whatever it is.
The Dark-
Existed.
The Dark
Yeah.
Tower.
Yeah, the Dark Tower. That I would like to see. So we just have to keep antagonizing him until he releases it.
Or do the Dread Tower at least for the Hero Quest version.
Yeah.
Or at least if you if we had to think about it. Baker already told us that he already done an extra quest when he did it. When he wrote
First Light.
2 years ago he wrote it.
Yeah.
But when he did the first we did H2. We did But First Light, we know that he's been out for 2 years. So he wrote that quest already 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So if they ask the same to Joe to write a sequel
Mhm.
of that story, that one day they're going to do to reveal it, maybe they already wrote it for real, and we're
Yeah.
just waiting. Cannot
Well,
say anything for a reason.
he didn't answer the question when we asked. Like, don't answer that. Okay, I can't answer that.
If it was a no, you understand, he would
Yeah,
have said
but he
no.
could have
Because
said
nothing would stop him.
yeah, he could have said something like, oh, I would welcome the opportunity to do something more. These are great guys to work with. That's usually what the thing that they say. But it's like he didn't say that. He's just like,
Right, but
don't
there's
answer
something under contract.
that.
Yeah. Or being reviewed by somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we're not sure yet if we're gonna. Yeah. Don't you tell him anything. It's like, oop.
Yeah, especially if there's like money involved. It's like, yeah, you can't be too interested, so he can't even comment that he is
Yeah.
interested.
As a professional actor, I'm sure he's used to that kind of arrangement. Yeah, but I mean, hey, he's had what 5 years to like refine whatever idea he might have had, so I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey, that'd be awesome.
do it, Joe. Okay, all right. Before we are we okay? Are we we're starting to drift off the topic, but it's been a fun evening so far. Is everybody still awake to play, or what should we do?
Yeah, I think the wizard was just having glimpses of the future.
Yes.
So what's behind the door for real?
I'm waiting for you to
Okay,
put
we
stuff on
reveal
the table.
a dark tower, a vision of Joe's future. No,
Dark Tower.
yeah, that would be hilarious.
With an orc dreadnought on top.
So there's just a portal that takes you into another quest pack. You're like, what? I thought it's like, no, that's how it ended. Didn't you know that? Like, it was a well-kept secret. No. Okay. So
You got to find your way back out of the portal, and then you can recontinue this quest.
yeah, it's like 6 months later, finally. I was like, what? That was incredible. That whole thing was a dream. Like, I can't believe it. Biggest swerve ever. Okay. So within the room, you see actually many things. You see a door, you see a treasure chest, another one of these skull blights, and some other nasty
Oh,
monsters.
no. No
Yes.
Tyranids.
No bloodthirsters. Got some abominations. Yeah, let's do this.
Taking a nap.
Yep. These heroes take a long time to digest. Okay. Oh yes, and then there's some other stuff you see as well. Just gonna put that out. Some of this hindering terrain there. All right. Listen,
Okay, so
Geek on Getty, you can ask Jacer off stream. He has ideas for adapting every game. I mean, that Will It Hero Quest stream, that series that Amalgamash does, like Jacer was doing that before it was cool. Tyranids in that
They're
show.
just homebrew ideas. They're just running there.
I love your imagination. It'd just be like, well, we don't have Hero Quest, but we've got Candyland, we've got Chutes and Ladders, and you're like, listen here. Here's how it's gonna break down. Like, all right, let's do it.
I'm just glad my kids were okay with it.
Yeah. Hey, it's fun brainstorming stuff and just like coming up with your own. Yep. It's like you're like the Cat in the Hat dad. So it's just like, well, you're bored. Well, you can let's stop that. Stop that nonsense. Yep. All right.
I move 1 square to the right.
Okay.
And cast Ball of Flame. It's called Blight.
All right. Nice. Ball of Flame. All right, so goes up pretty easily, I would think, unless it's swampy, wet wood. No, nope. Toasty. Got him.
And great. Pass.
This is Ball of Flame for the wizard. Okay, dwarf.
All right, the dwarf will equip the Dawn Shield.
All right.
All right, 8. All right, move 3 to the west and 1 south. And I'll attack him with the longsword. Oh. Yep.
All right. You
That's a lot of skulls.
if this were Warhammer, then it hits on 3, so roll for wounding. No, just
I
kidding.
guess that would be one. Yeah, I'd have 1 skull. Let's see if it translates.
Oh!
Yep, 1 skull.
MentorBot knew what you meant to do. Oh, yeah. It looks like Geek on Giddy wants to pick your brain later, Jacer. He's got ideas. So you guys can come up with something awesome. All right. Okay, so you did that, and he's going to roll his defense. Wow. Nope. It's a hit. Okay. And the raptor. I don't think Raptor has any special abilities through hindering terrain. I'm thinking of the Saberfang. You do have the move, attack, move,
Yeah.
and can open doors. Let's activate another room. You know, split the party, cover more ground that way.
I'm gonna have him run in there next to the or diagonal south of the dwarf and attack the same abomination.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, nope.
10.
Do
Yeah.
they have 10 movement?
Don't think so. Just looking for the card here. 8.
They could,
8.
might, yeah, only 8. Oh, he can't do it then.
Yeah, the
They
wolf,
can't,
wolf has 10.
no
but-
diagonal either.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess leave them inside the room there on the other side of the door then.
Okay. He's a faithful ally.
Yeah, let's go to the Berserker.
All right, Rob. What have you got?
1, 2, 6. So I'll go west all the way to the wall, north up to the raptor, in the doorway 1, and then right next to the abomination. I'm gonna swing with my broadsword. 2.
Got him.
Ooh, all right. Yeah.
Can anybody do a good Murloc impression? Sound like they're gargling underwater. Anyway, you got him. Never split the party unless the
Yeah.
Orc Bard tune set his rank.
And I passed the Zargon.
All right. Okay. Let's see. We'll have this abomination move 1, 2, 3, 4 to attack the dwarf. 3 skulls.
By the power of the Dawn Shield, I repel that.
Ooh,
Roll again, please.
dang. Ah, 1 skull. Curse you, Dawn Shield.
I need a way to recharge it.
Yeah.
That recharges the 3 quests, right?
I think that was. I think the take on that was yes, they do. Artifacts that recharge. One of the few concessions to the 2-parter.
All right, and I blocked it.
All right, nice.
And his name is John C.
Now the glowing guy.
All right. Teleports over here and attacks
What?
the berserker. Oops. Two skulls.
Ooh, okay.
Ching, and one
Oh,
got
you
through.
can't. One got through. Oh, I should have actually rolled 4. Well, can you use the buckler and the chainmail? Or no, anyway, I have my helmet on. I really should have only rolled 4. You want me to re-roll?
Let's see. 2 plus the
I gotcha.
helmet, chainmail, buckler. That'd be 5, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you can't use the chainmail with the helmet or shield. Oh no, I keep reading that wrong. I'm sorry. Never mind.
If he-
keep reading. It says may be combined.
Maybe.
For
May,
some reason-
may not be. Yeah. If he pulled the whole thing over his head, I mean, is he still like? It's like it's
Why
just on
wouldn't
his
you
head.
be able to use?
Yeah. It's like a shirt.
Sorry,
Put it on. Yeah.
Keep looking at the card. I'm like, what the? All right, so 5 is right. I'll take my
Yeah.
lick.
Yeah. Take it like a man. All right. So you took 1 damage. Okay. All right. Let's see. I've got some other things I could do here.
Got him.
I should dig out some of my other card decks. I've got all these extra cards. Well, maybe next time. Let's see. You defended. You took that. Okay, I'm gonna play Ruthless Attack. So you rolled a black shield when you were defending, so I add 1 extra hit to my attack dice. So I found a weak point in your defense. So you took 1 more damage.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay, now I'm done. I love that one. It's great. Okay. Heroes, what have you got?
I moved 2 squares to the south and attack with the skull, the glowy monster. Yep.
Glowy versus glow. Did it miss?
Nothing. Go, Jacer.
All right, you need to hand the skull and the dagger to an artificer so that the skull has rerolls.
There you go. I picture that, like, you throw the bowling ball at him, and like the skull is face to face with the monster, and the monster's like, "Rah!" And the skull's like, ah, and it screams, and it goes back into your pouch. It's like, oh, how disappointing.
Mystery Man. Yeah, I could go. I could also
Yep.
throw some forks, spoons.
Oh man, I have a
Blue
whole
Raja.
a whole a whole reference. So, has anybody played? It was on the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo back in the day. It was called Zombies Ate My Neighbors. A really fun top-down, like, horror-themed shooter. And the weapons in it are absolutely insane. But one of the things you get are like silverware that you can throw, and you're like, "What the heck is this?" It's like, "Oh, but there's werewolves, so silver." But yes, you could throw forks and blades.
I never even see that video game. Everybody's talking about that video game and they played it when they were
Oh, it's worth
kids.
it.
I don't remember it, even seen it.
Yeah,
Worth it. People have made all kinds of mods for it. I think somebody made a 3-dimensional version of it, like a first-person in like Doom or one of those other engines. It's the same idea. It's like a couple kids, you've got like these super soakers, and you're trying to save your neighbors from like zombies and werewolves and aliens, and yeah, it's absolutely
Wow,
ridiculous.
sounds very fun.
Very cartoony, but you know, it's got all the horror tropes you could think of. Yep. And many levels. Oh, anyway, all right. Yes. So Mystery Men also. All right. Where were we?
Dwarf is attacking with the long sword,
All right.
and I'll equip my tower shield.
Yes, indeed. Ching. No damage.
Rob can get very angry.
Oh yeah, he could have retaliated. Next time. Can I? I'm gonna move one space north. The raptor will move one to the west and one south, and he will attack the abomination.
Yeah, it's a problem. Rob is so chill. Like, you know, he really has to act against type to be the berserker.
All right, one.
Immersion dust again. All-time cough.
Well, next custom item you're going to print is a shovel. Okay.
The dusty rug. Okay. Well, I guess that's damage.
Got him.
Almost.
All right, bid him, and he will go back to go one north and two east.
Hopefully he doesn't have a seafood allergy.
Nah, he can digest anything.
Yep. Iron stomach.
All right, circus turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see where I'm at. 2 body points. So I'll use my broadsword with the purple dice.
All right.
Oh, that one.
It's like a wrestling move? No, not yet. One skull. Okay. Ah. Got him.
Yeah, you definitely need the full house on the shields or the skulls. But awesome.
I don't think.
I got the tower shield equipped, so I'm rolling 6 defensive dice, so you can chill out in the other room if you want.
All right. Thank you. I'll move south 1, and I'll go between then east over to the raptor and just south 1 below the raptor.
Is there a log
No.
trap in your new deck?
You said a log trap, as if there's only one.
Well, I know you're using a different deck,
Yes.
but I
sir.
wasn't sure if there's a log. All
Oh,
right.
Yes. You can be assured that just about all the cards that were in the other one are in here, but there's also many new ones as well. Yep. Tree and Jacer to a Sour Gin Potion of Health. Ah. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if that is what he gets. Because to be fair, it is random potion. Well, what do you know? Exactly what you asked for. 1d6 healing
What? All right.
for Jacer.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks for that. He'll stay alive longer so I can beat him up some more. That's how I look at it. All right. Okay, so that was the Berserker, so my turn? Yep.
Yeah.
Suppose so.
You're trapped in here with me now.
I'm not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with me.
Yes, indeed. I like this. Okay. All right. I'm going to play this card, Spellcaster. The monster has been studying magic. I get to draw a random dread spell. Use it instead of attacking. Interesting. Okay, let me just check real quick. One, two. All right, and I'm going to cast Command against the Berserker. All right, so you have to roll 1 red die for each of your mind points. If a 6 is rolled, the spell's broken.
I got 2 mind points.
Yeah. And I'm not limiting myself to only attack. I'm thinking attack spells too. So just saying.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so we broke it. All right. Keep practicing. Curious, what do you do each refresh with during Kurgan Quest days, nights? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like what do I do for fun besides Hero Quest fans? Okay, I guess that's it for my turn. So back to the heroes.
So only one monster left.
Yes.
It's full. Okay, let's be brave. Oh my god, my thumbs. I roll an extra one. 7.
All right.
So, move me just north of the dwarf, and I'll attack with the talon.
Ooh, nice.
Can we start a GoFundMe for a tablet for Bohemius? Just giving you a hard time.
One, we can roll one. No, me. No, I need a thumb reduction
Oh no.
to smaller thumbs.
People who say they're all. Do you have that idiom in Italian, like "I'm all thumbs"? People say that.
No.
No.
But yeah, now do you make me think about it? Yeah.
Like you have a hard time. You're clumsy.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
I meant literally, not
Dang.
not figuratively.
Okay, so you got 2 skulls in total, so pretty good
No,
hit.
because it's a problem. Because it's easier. It's easier to type when the phone is horizontal, because the numbers are slightly bigger. But then I don't know for what reason is more difficult than to
Yeah.
maneuver the
Well,
the chat and everything.
Yeah, it's funny that way.
I never had a
Hmm.
smartphone until like this year, really, and so I've been trying to like use it for stuff, and I get so frustrated. Like I prefer to just I'll just wait until I'm at my computer, because I misspell
But
words
it-
because it's so small. I should get one of those little styluses. You remember when everybody had the styluses, the little plastic pencil, and you could
Oh,
like,
yeah.
point at the numbers?
They still come on some phones and tablets.
Yeah, that would be so much easier. Yeah, unless you have like little dainty fingers, then you're okay.
Yeah, maybe they'll just make
Uh,
little attachments that you stick on your thumbs.
Yeah. Yep. Little fingertips. Okay. All right, so that's 2 damage. Got him. Sorry, I'm losing focus a little bit, but I can go longer if you guys are doing all right.
Do you want a 5 minutes for the coffee?
Oh, take a little 5-minute break. You guys want to come back?
I don't mind. Yeah, I was just gonna search for trap.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait till the end of the round. How about, and we'll take a 5-minute break if that's what people want.
Sure.
That'd be good.
Well, for once they can play all night. We play all night.
I don't think all night is going to work for me, but at least a little bit longer than we normally do. Normally we wrap.
Who's got the stove top?
Yeah, get the stove. I was looking in my grocery store. I was like thinking about it. I was like, 'Cause
I
got-
eat that as a dinner sometimes.
Oh,
I'll
man.
it's so easy to make. I just make
There you go.
it's just me sometimes, so I'll just make that. I had cookies for dinner the other night. I made a thing of chocolate chip cookies. I ate them all.
Oh man, must have been good.
Like, this adulting is good.
Yep. Can always got the Pepto-Bismol later if things don't work out. Yeah, but homemade baked goods are amazing, so I don't blame you too much. Yep. All right. Yeah, I should probably try to make something. Most Christmas times, I'll try to make some homemade, usually a dessert or something, or eggnog. So Geek on Gay is trying to guess like all of our favorite drinks, or what we would do. But yeah. Okay, so you search for treasure.
No, I searched for traps.
Oh, traps. Is that a Freudian slip there? Okay. You search for traps in the room, and this treasure chest seems suspicious.
All right. I'll move 1 south and 2 towards the treasure chest, and I'll wait till my next turn since I still got the push and the skill
Actually,
activated.
remembered you had Braces of the Wild.
Yes.
Okay, so you
And,
are gonna Zarm it, or you're not?
Does it count as an action because I have the push and the skill, but I already used my action to search for traps?
That's a good question. Let me just take a look at the card and see if there's any clue, or I could just rule on it. Because if it's a free action, like if he had just a row of traps, could he just be like disarm, 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 disarm?
I don't know that. Well, maybe, but yeah, I didn't think about it like that. But yeah, because I just discovered the trap.
To disarm any trap. Well, it doesn't say any one. It's probably meant to be just one without having to roll a die. I guess I would probably read it the way you read it, which is it still takes an action, but he just doesn't have to roll. It's like an automatic success.
Right.
Rather than
Yeah.
he's just automatically wiping out traps as he goes. Because I was sort of thinking of like you could look at it as potion of vision, where it's just on all the time. And it's just wiping stuff out like automatically. But
Well, it's not. It's just finding everything. You know what I mean?
yeah. Krana-chan. Drink water. Yep.
Maybe that'll be the next upgrade. Maybe, what do I need? 50 quests?
Yeah, at 150 quests, he just like he makes his own trap and like throws it at the monster. Like what?
Yeah, or I touch the traps and instead it makes it against the monster.
Yep.
So they can't step there.
Turns into a mimic under his control. Yeah. Like what?
All right, let's bring the raptor in. 2 to the left and 2 to the south, and it can stand down there in the corner. And I'll pass to the berserker.
He's a good boy. All right, berserker, and then we'll take our break.
2, 4, 5, 6. So I'll step. I'll go west 1, then north 1, west 1 more. Then I'm gonna run south all the way down the corridor, down past the raptor, and then over right in front of the door there to the left.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna search the room for. No one searched for secret doors, right?
Correct.
No, not
I'll
yet.
search for secret doors.
No secret doors detected.
Okay.
All right, intermission.
Intermission. Do I have an? Yes, I do. I have an intermission screen. Okay, guys. We'll say 5 minutes. 5-minute break.
Yeah, we'll bring it back,
Reconvene.
and then maybe it'll return to cinemas.
Yep.
Especially for the longer movies.
Yeah. I'm not really an alcohol drinker. I mean, I'll occasionally try different things, but yeah. I mean, I was going to say for holidays like glog or glug, however you say it, but that's non-alcoholic. I guess eggnog, sometimes we put a little bit of rum in there. Like just the tiniest amount, just to give it just a little kick if you make your own. Secret is heavy whipping cream. Give it that. Coats your throat. Okay. All right. Back in 5. Thanks, everybody. More to come.
Bailey's or some type of Irish cream, usually in March. And I say maybe whiskey and Pepsi. Every once in a while, but that's about it.
I like a good IPA every now and then.
So we got Jacer, Bohemius, and Rob Champ all accounted for.
Yes, sir.
Meat and mead. Hey, I mean that doesn't sound too bad actually. I just
Yes,
had
sir.
a little
Yes,
glass of orange juice.
mead is definitely good.
I'm trying to think if I've tried it or not. I think I'd remember.
Is
if
it
I
like
had.
honey or something, right?
Yeah, it's like. Is it considered a wine or considered a beer? But it's made from honey. It's just a spirit of some kind.
Isn't it like a whiskey made with honey? I don't know.
No, it's not quite that
I
strong.
don't remember.
I'd
last
say it's
time I had
around
it
9.
was in
9,
2000.
I want to say it's honey wine. Is basically what it is. But yeah, I've never had it, so I don't think. I know a guy who homebrews stuff, but I don't know if he's ever made that. I should ask him. The oldest drink known, honey fermentation. All right, let's bring our screen back. I was going to show you guys something. So this was one of the minis that Bohemia sent me, 3D printed, and I finally finished painting it. So there's my Mimic. I guess I could touch up those teeth a little bit more, but I mean, you know how it is when you're painting a mini. It's like always you could do a little better. Oh, the shading could be a little bit better on the upper lip. Spent 3 hours, not enough. But anyway, I know it's like
Yeah,
oversized.
3D printing is difficult to do shading and stuff. So, yeah, no, you did a great job.
Thanks. And on the table
yeah.
looks just right. So you can artifice that. Artifice. Anyway, Dread Shifter. Venom would be bashful. Yes. Yeah. See, it's the classic, over the top cartoon tongue with the jagged teeth and the gaping maw. Yep. Yeah, I have an entire box. It's like they're all primed now. Well, actually, there's 3 I found that I forgot to prime, but I'm thinking of like I should just paint these and like give them away to people. Because I was thinking like, well, I won't say what my plan is, but anyway, yeah, it's fun. All right. Okay, so we're back. So begins a new round, or it was my turn, wasn't it? Zargon's turn.
Yeah, Berserker, we ended mine. I just ended at the door. I searched for secret doors.
Okay. All right, I'm done. Heroes. Thanks, Geek Gun Yeti. Oh, you're having some insomnia? That's rough. Well, at least it's a weekend.
Okay, it's up to me. Well, we still have to. The chest is dropped,
Allegedly.
right? Allegedly.
Seems suspicious.
So, we already searched for secret doors. Let's proceed. Well, let's wait one turn. I'll move Justice Square's south pass. Go, Jacer.
All right, I'll disarm the trap.
Sorry, he's distracting me with desserts here. Cran Chan. Okay, so alright, so you use the potion and you automatically disarm it safely. Close enough. Okay. Alright, so I'll explain what it was. So this was a particularly nasty trap that you disarmed. It was covered in a corrosive slime that would have done 2 body points of damage had you searched for treasure without disarming it first.
Wow, yeah, that is nasty stuff.
Thanks, Geek Gun Giddy. You knew I was going to click on it anyway, though. Yeah.
Now that it's disarmed, can the raptor just hand me the items that are in the chest?
Someone's going to have to search for treasure. I'm going to make you do all the stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. The Berserker can go then.
Some people do play that way. They're just like, oh, if you disarmed it, you just might as well just have it. Have the stuff.
You can open the door for the Berserker.
The Berserker can do the honors and open the chest.
Think I should open the chest or open the door? I can let you guys have the treasure and move on to this next room.
Let him open the door. He's more happy opening doors.
I have 1d6 healing. Well, no, I'm gonna save it right till I die. So I'm gonna run this right to the ground. All right. So I'd like to open the doors, Argon. Open the doors, Argon.
Did the barbarian, did the berserker already use retaliation
No.
or not? No. Okay.
Oh, it's like Cranahan. Huh. Did not know that. I did not know that. It's some wild, wacky stuff. Yes, sir. Okay. Alright, so the room is revealed, and inside the room you see many things, including a closed door, okay. Oh, and you see some other things that I should reveal too.
Statue?
Yep.
Okay.
And
That statue is a bad omen. I'm telling you.
usually is.
Oh. We got the other door too. We can maybe turn around, head the other way.